I'm bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me.
Who is the chosen one? What is this talking about? And is there anyone that is a chosen one and the rest of them aren't the chosen? So, who is the chosen one? Like, what is this even about? Let's talk a little bit about this. This picture is really interesting because it's talking about a certain kind of entity somehow. A certain kind of entity that says that it is supposed to be like having both sides of energy. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Like any kind of entity everywhere? Like, is there any kind of just that kind of entity? Like, shouldn't those entities have like background history on themselves, going through things as well, going through different experiences? People have really weird notions about all of those entities in generally. There are many entities out there that have like all kinds of backgrounds. Many have been incarnated, many are now what people are calling them angels or light beings, and they have like this whole history behind them with incarnations, not only as biological humans but maybe as well like biological aliens or certain hybrids between I don't know, half developed really developed like technological aliens, and at the same time those really developed aliens also having access to I don't know, living their own bodies at their own will. So this is like nothing to actually, you know, there are many souls out there that they have different kind of backgrounds. Generally speaking, souls they are not only a certain I don't know, the human mind is so limited in so many ways, and they try to make meaning of something that they are somehow in certain realities that thing might actually exist, because imagination and belief and the belief system and all of that is a creative tool but also a very destructive tool, because it can create like all kinds of stuff that it may affect other entities as well. So we have all of those planes of realities that they are really interesting. Yeah, so we have all of those planes of realities that are composed of all of those other things, and it's really interesting. But people are trying to make meaning of all of those things that they do not understand. They're trying to make something like a fantasy, like imagination and all of that kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong about that or in that, to try and use their imagination to try and make something from it. But even so, that doesn't mean that we should force others to believe in that thing or make that thing like complete. That's how religions are formed, you know, trying to compose people and trying to somehow bring them together while also dividing them, because of course people will have their own different beliefs, their own different perspectives and also experiences, and it's really limited to it's really limited to put certain tags on certain things and try and limit others as well, just because you are limited yourself. Yeah, and that's about that. But also, like I said, let's talk a little bit about this thing. So who is the chosen one? What this is about? Like, there are certain angelic beings as well, and also it happened to me. I don't try to say anything about myself, or like ego and all of that kind of things that are out there. I'm just nobody, just like everybody. But there are certain light entities out there, certain guardians, that they pull their light, the so-called light energy, their protective energy, their loving, and all of that warrior energy. They're pulling out of that dark side as well, of bringing justice over those wicked, or I don't know. Yeah, and it's really interesting because there are many things that are happening at the same time and on multiple planes of realities. There isn't only just something just because somebody made it and created it, so yeah, we have many things, and people shouldn't limit themselves on only just this or only just that. Yeah, and moving on, hybrid souls. Everybody is a hybrid soul, even though, like I said, the so-called light beings, and also the dark entities and all of that kind of stuff. All of them, all of us, we are hybrid souls. I don't think there is any kind of soul out there that is totally taking just one side. Everything that is building this whole sphere, everything that is building this whole sphere of unity, of creation, of destruction, of those so-called, those both sides that people are seeing as divided, they are just one and the same thing. And all of us, we are hybrid souls that we compose this kind of sphere and this multitude reality. There is no doubt in that. And when people are actually going to realize that, it's going to be like, whoa, I can't believe that is like, that exists, like everyone is a hybrid soul and is composed of everything, and that everything creates the rest of the everything somehow. I don't know if that makes sense at all or anything like that. Yeah, and so there are those people that they are being fed with all of those kinds of things. Anyhow, and